Happy Sunday from the west side of Tucson. We have clouds today. It's very beautiful. Look at my little beautiful hole in the sun. But guys, it's Sunday. I had to go to church every day, whether I liked it, or every Sunday, whether I liked it or not. And I go to the church of the NFL more on Sundays now. But I wanted to, shout out to my mom. She's a Marine Corps veteran and she's working on surviving cancer for the fourth time. Uh, you know, Put herself through college, had me, got remarried. It's just been a great role model for me to look up to as how to treat people as well. Um, Hardly ever says a bad thing about anybody, and I always was the asshole. I always knew I was the asshole. I always knew that I could never be as good a human. I could never be as nice as my mom was to everybody. And I think she's obviously the glue that keeps our family together. And I remember the second time she had cancer was, I think, the worst for us because the second or the third time, one of them just didn't feel like she was going to make it out. She really didn't want to have chemo, and it kind of was a turning point for me in my life, and kind of growing up and whatnot. But I go back often to how I was raised. I don't get home as much. I haven't been home in a couple years. I do talk to my family. We differ drastically on politics. That's kind of where this is coming from a little bit, but we still love each other. We've had to navigate the political environment and how we feel differently, with Christianity and things like that. But we still love each other. And you know what? I know how I was raised. I know that my parents taught me to not lie. Okay? From day one. And if I got in trouble, I would never lie, and right from the bat. And then they always knew I wasn't going to lie to them, no matter how bad it was, you know. And now I'll be 45 here in a couple weeks, and nobody's going to call me a liar. Okay? Nobody. And the one thing that's not going to travel these 40 years with me is that I'm telling you lies and that I'm going to lie to you. That's not ever going to follow me and never has. That's called integrity. Okay? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying my family's perfect. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying on this Sunday morning is let's take and turn around that mirror and look at ourselves, guys. And understand whether you're lying to yourself, whether you're being a jerk to people in the world, okay? You can be right and not a jerk. You can have your opinion and not limit people on theirs. And I think we love each other. I do. I don't think everybody's a big of a jerk. I just think the jerks are our role models right now. The jerks are the people in charge right now. And it's maybe time for us to remember where we came from. I don't think Ron DeSantis' mom taught him to act that way. I don't think Trump's dad maybe taught him to act that way. But most of these leaders that we have decided to become whatever they're becoming, and they're not looking down how the way they're raised. I just don't believe that these people were raised this way. Ron, I think you can do better in Florida. I think it's upon you to start to listen more. Look in the mirror. Is this the America you want? I'm sorry, but there's black people in America, and sometimes you got to listen to other people that aren't like you, okay? And that's probably what your mom and dad taught you. You were in the military too, Ron. Where's all this integrity? Didn't seem like, you got very much done in the military, Ron. But, I'm talking to my family just as much as I'm talking to you right now. Let's all remember how we were raised. This is not how we are raised, most of us. And just because those people have passed on and we don't have them to look at every day, let's get back into our brain and our hearts and realize this is not how our parents raised us. This is not how I was raised to be American. You guys do better today. Love you all.